Okay, so there's some infighting, I guess. If I say infighting, this is all about the Muslim mayor in New York and the Poet Society. Warriors, what are they called?
Warrior Poet Society by John Lovell.
So this is someone clapping back at him.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Out right now because New York City has elected its first Muslim mayor.
I can see the dawn of a better day for humanity.
And before I jump on that train, I just want to ask the question, what if the guy actually brings about some good law and order?
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
He crashed out, bro.
He crashed out. I cannot believe this.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is making me uncomfortable, and I'm kind of with him.
I'm with him, but I don't know if I'm with him I think the delivery is pretty out of pocket.
The delivery is pretty wild.
Yeah. Like I didn't functionally want to see
I didn't
a
want to
guy
see any of
like a little lady.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but I didn't need to see it.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
need to see it.
Sharia law and order. Yeah, that won't work. Okay, never mind. Stand down. Commence freaking out. This is really bad. This is real bad. Yep.
Yeah, that was a bit much. I'm not gonna lie to you. Can you just?
I saw 9/11 and a woman being whipped by a Muslim.
I want to know.
That can't be okay.
I want to know Sharia law. Doesn't Sharia law permit the discipline of your wife? Can you look that up for me real quick?
It freaking permits the beheading of your wife.
I just don't like this whole but you don't understand. There are so many fractions within Islam.
Yeah, the whole
you're not sophisticated.
That was
enough.
just an extremist. It's not even what the faith believes. Upon ill conduct, disobedience, rebellion, by his wife, a man may admonish them first, next, refuse to share their beds, and last, beat them lightly if it is useful. But if they return to obedience, seek not against them means.
Beat them lightly if useful, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
A Muslim's wife's rights to have her basic needs met extends beyond survival to encompass comfort, security, dignity.
Yeah. So I don't think. Let me just be clear. Click out of the video.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna see Sharia law, in
law.
New York City.
You're not going to see any Muslim influence from the governor in New York City.
What do you mean from the mayor?
Yeah, mayor, whatever.
Yeah.
The same thing, right?
Yeah. It's not. It's fair.
okay.
Not, absolutely not the same thing. No, you're not going to see that. I think the point isn't, are we going to have Sharia law?
Mm-hmm.
The point is asking questions about, is this dude how serious is he about his faith versus how serious he is about his policies? Because I don't know if the policies are even coherent and make sense.
I think the biggest thing outside of that, which is kind of a macro point and not really be word for New York City, is the idea that look how far culture has come. Because 24 years ago, this sect of people was doing the most outrageous attack that's ever had in the United States.
Yep.
24 years later, we've elected somebody of those people.
Yep.
And so I think it's the outrage is from that. It's look how much brain rot they have.
Yes.
That the left has is that we are now electing people that have established to be enemies of the United States, but not just the United States, that exact city. And that's the outrage. And then I think it's a parallel / pointing to what's happening in the UK. Mm-hmm. Of see, this is what's going to happen. I think functionally, there really shouldn't be that much outrage.
Yes.
It's just going to be another leftist mayor.
Well, but here's the thing. The reason why people are concerned about him is because he is the left's populist in the way that Trump is the right's populist. He is he's an outsider, right? He's not really a politician. He was a city councilman or something like that. He's an outsider.
Isn't that a politician?
I'm saying he doesn't have a long history in politics. He's been for 3 years or something like that. Yeah. He's an outsider. He is populist first. He is whatever the issues of the people are. He's speaking to the grievances of the people in the same way Trump did. That's why people are concerned.
So he's going to get rid of catcalling?
He's not going to get rid of catcalling. He is speaking to real felt needs that people in New York have without understanding that the type of policies he's providing
are making it worse.
Will probably make it worse. So the question is, will the cost of living in New York go up by the end of his...
On accident, essentially?
Yes. Will they keep going up or will they not keep going up? That is the question. A year from now, 2 years from now, did things get better or did things get worse?
Or do they not go up, but then something else takes a huge hit?
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's the interesting part regarding all of this is that I think he is speaking to real felt needs. It is very expensive to live in New York. That's a real reality for people. It's just the solutions I think he's providing aren't going to fix anything. But play this video right here because this is interesting. This is the leftist paradigm of the world. Let's shout out this creator right here. This is Liam Out Loud. This was sent to me. I thought this is a great assessment of this.
If you understand the psychology of the modern leftist, the last decade of the woke revolution starts to make a lot more sense. The endless outrage, the hypersensitivity, the rejection of rational debate. These aren't just ideological quirks. They're symptoms of something much deeper.
Pause it. What do you think? Symptoms of something much deeper?
Does it take a spiritual route?
Nope.
Okay.
This is just strictly psychology. Obviously, there's a spiritual component to all of this.
Yeah. Is it just depression, anxiety, and victim mentality?
What do you think?
What's the underlying thing much deeper than surface level outrage?
Yeah.
Entitlement. But
You think it's entitlement?
entitlement and victim mentality is what I would say.
Okay.
A crisis of self-worth masked as a moral crusade.
Self-worth.
A crisis of self-worth masked as a moral crusade.
That's a good one. That's fair. Yeah.
So people struggle with understanding themselves as image bearers. When you don't understand yourself as an image bearer of God, then you feel like you're losing agency, and therefore you look outward instead of looking inward.
So everything that is changing around me that I think is going to affect me is what I also hold my self-worth in. So now I feel like I need to be a social justice warrior and go speak out and freak out at every turn and every, yeah. Interesting.
Today, leftist is a broad and fragmented term, but in this context, I'm referring to socialists, collectivists, Q activists, climate cultists, and similar types. What unites them isn't just ideology, it's psychology. At the core of modern leftism is a pervasive sense of inferiority, low self-esteem, powerlessness, guilt, self-hatred, depressive tendency.
So depression and victim mentality.
Yeah. Well, it's but it's a disdain for themselves.
Yeah. It's a disdain.
These aren't always acknowledged, in fact, they're often repressed, but they decisively shape leftist behavior. The hypersensitivity to language, for example, stems not from objective harm, but from an internal fragility. Words like oriental, handicapped, or broad once carried no negative connotation. It was the activists themselves who branded them as offensive. And ironically, those who are most offended by such words are often privileged academics or upper middle class whites.
Whoops.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Not the minorities they claim to defend. Many leftists identify with groups perceived as weak or inferior, not out of compassion, but because they unconsciously project their own sense of weakness onto these groups. They hate strength, success, and rationality.
Ain't that interesting?
Yeah.
That's good though, right?
Yeah, I was hooked and then it just ended.
And then it looped over. Yeah, shout out to. But I think when you lose agency, when you lose the ability to say, I am ultimately responsible.
Yeah.
Not everything in my life that happened to me is my fault, but everything is my responsibility. The cards I get dealt, where I'm born, the skills, the natural proclivities I have, the vices I may struggle with. At the end of the day, it's all my responsibility. It's not all my fault,
Yeah,
but it's all my responsibility. And when you take that from people, or when you already feel inferior, then there's a cope and there's a projection of that outward. And that's not just on the left. It's also on the right. It's also with the Nick Fuentes. It's also with the Tucker Carlsons. It's also with the Candace Owens. It's also on that end of the spectrum. And they all unify on the same victim mentality. They all unify on the same lack of agency. They out there are going to get me and get you. And therefore, you need to listen to me because I have the truth. And so it's a reiteration of brain rot.
Yeah. Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah. So the solution, agency, responsibility, and get godly ambition. We have limited edition signed copies for you guys right now over at blessgod.shop. Learn to make the most of your time, talent, and treasure to understand a biblical framework on how to unpack these areas. We talk about identity. We talk about purpose and calling. We talk about financial management. We talk about prayer. We talk about local church community. All of these things, believe it or not, are interconnected. And when you try to detangle them from each other and you try to remove yourself from the broader truth from antiquity as well as the broader community that all of us can be a part of, you end up spinning your wheels, and it's not good. It's not good.
Hello.
Hey, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. If you liked it, then hit the like button. If you liked it a lot and have a thought to share, leave a comment. If you are listening to this on the podcast app, make sure to leave a review, and you could even leave a comment over there. And if you want to watch another video that is recommended just for you, hit this video over here. Let me know if they nailed it. Also, you can partner with us monthly, which helps us out a lot in our monthly community. Get access to early drops and all that kind of good stuff over here. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.